Welcome to Time to Watch. Today, we will be pitting two watches against each other in our first 10-point comparison. Each watch will be evaluated on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst and 10 being the best. Each watch will be graded on the following points: brand heritage, history, brand recognition, build quality, premium materials, style, design, durability, performance, accuracy, size, weight, bezel action, luminescence, depth rating, water resistance, price value. The watch with the highest score at the end is the winner. So, to no further ado, the two watches that will be featured in our first comparison is the Spinnaker Piccard versus the H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver. 1. Brand heritage, history, brand recognition. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a 5 out of 10. Spinnaker is a newer watch company that was founded in 2013 by Giuseppe Amachuro under the aegis of the Dartmouth Brands Group. Dartmouth has many brands under them, which is the reason why Spinnaker is not considered a microbrand. Inspired by the nautical world, the Spinnaker brand takes its name from a sailboat spinnaker, symbolizing freedom and adventure at sea. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver also gets a 5 out of 10. H2O is a German microbrand founded in 2011 by Clemens Hellberg. H2O has no watch building history or traditions. In their words, this is an advantage because it allows them to develop products according to the requirements of its customers. H2O brings fresh ideas, creative designs with exciting and exotic case and dial materials to the watch market. The most unique aspect of H2O is how they allow customers to select from a variety of customization options such as bezel, bezel insert, dial, crystal thickness, movement type, etc. This makes the watch even more unique and tailored to each individual customer. 2. Build quality, premium materials. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a 9 out of 10. The build quality is very good. The case has a nice brushed finish. The case back has deep engraving that is nicely done. The oversized crown screws down beautifully. It has sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel insert, lume blocks, and a Seiko movement. These premium materials and build quality is what gets it a solid 9. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets a perfect 10 out of 10. The default case material is grade 5 titanium, but there is an option to get DLC coating. The one that we're featuring today is the rare titanium Damascus case, which is an exotic material that's expensive and hard to craft. The case back has nice engraving of the H2O Ocean Wave logo. It has a large crown that is 4 times sealed and screws down beautifully. It has a sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel insert, BGW9 lume, and a Swiss movement. All of these premium materials is what gives this watch a perfect score in this category. 3. Style, design. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a 9 out of 10. The design is very unique and looks like a serious deep diver watch. The extreme domed sapphire crystal gets a lot of attention, with people often asking to see the watch. One girl said it looked futuristic. The only negative in my opinion is how the date window is done. I feel like it would look better if it wasn't connected to the inner chapter ring. Other than that one negative, everything else is well designed. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets a 10 out of 10. The watch design is very unique and is what I love about the watch. It's not just another Rolex copy, and it doesn't look like anything else on the market. The turbine bezel is very unique while giving the user plenty of grip to turn the bezel. The large hands make it easy to tell the time quickly. The dial is not cluttered with many words like most watches. It's a simplistic style that is elegant at the same time. 4. Durability. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a solid 9 out of 10 in this category. This watch just feels solid, like it could handle years of abuse and sea adventures. The thick sapphire crystal and ceramic bezel will surely resist scratches. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets a perfect 10 out of 10. Just like the Piccard, this watch feels like it could handle years of abuse at sea. The leading factor that gives H2O the upper hand is the titanium case, which will surely handle many years of saltwater adventures. The thick sapphire crystal and ceramic bezel will resist scratches. 5. Performance, accuracy. The Spinnaker Piccard gets an 8 out of 10. The Seiko NH35 movement is a very solid and robust movement, but its accuracy does not match that of Swiss movements though. The beat rate is 21,600 vibrations per hour. The movement has a lift angle of 53 degrees, and the current amplitude is over 250. The average rate of my Piccard has been -6 seconds per day to -18 seconds per day. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets a 9 out of 10. This particular watch has the ETA 2892 top-grade movement, which is known for its reliability and solid performance. The beat rate is 28,800 vibrations per hour. The movement has a lift angle of 51 degrees and a current amplitude of around 200. The average rate of my H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver has been -2 to 3 seconds per day. 6. Size weight. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a 7 out of 10. The watch is considered to be large to most individuals, but it can still be worn comfortably. The overall dimensions of the watch are case width 45 mm, case height including crystal 21 mm, lug to lug is 52 mm, lug width 22 mm. The weight of the entire watch including the steel band is 250 grams. I prefer the watch on an isofrane rubber strap to reduce the weight even more. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets an 8 out of 10. This watch is also considered large to most individuals. The overall dimension of the watch are case width 42.50 mm, case width at the bezel 44 mm, case height is 22.85 mm, lug to lug is 53.50 mm, and the lug width is 24 mm. The weight of the watch case alone is 126 grams. I prefer this watch on an isofrane strap, as well to keep the weight down. The H2O watch gets one up on the Piccard due to the titanium case, which makes it lighter than steel. 7. Bezel action. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a 10 out of 10. The coin edge bezel is very solid with a pleasant sounding 120 clicks that is unidirectional. The bezel aligns perfectly with no play. I like how the bezel only turns when intended. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets a 10 out of 10. As well. The large turbine-style bezel is very solid with a very pleasing sound to the ears. The 120-click unidirectional bezel aligns perfectly, and only turns when intended. This particular watch has no markers on the bezel insert but H2O does offer the option. This stealth bezel insert was chosen as not to draw attention away from the Damascus case. 8. Luminescence. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a 9 out of 10. The watch has applied lume blocks that glow very bright green initially, but quickly diminishes. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets 9 out of 10. The watch has applied indices with BGW9 lume that is a pleasing blue-green appearance. They start off bright but do not last as long as some watches. 9. Depth rating water resistance. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a solid 9 out of 10. This watch is rated to 550 meters although it appears it could do much more. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets a perfect 10 out of 10. This watch has a rating of 25,000 meters, which is the world record for a mechanical watch. Yes, it was actually tested in a water chamber in Germany to prove it. 10. Price value. The Spinnaker Piccard gets a 10 out of 10. It can be found on sale for $329, which is a good price for what all you get. The H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver gets a 9 out of 10. The watch as configured was purchased for $2,200. This is a fair price for what all you get. But some people may shy away from spending this much on a micro-brand watch with little history. And finally our conclusion to the winner of today's watch comparison. But first, pause the video and tell us who you think won and why. The winner is the H2O Kalmar 2 Deep Diver 25,000 meters watch with a total combined score of 90 out of 100. The Spinnaker Piccard 550 meters watch gets a very respectable 85 out of 100. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more great content in the future.